Mic test. This is a Christmas mic test. We're trying this for the third time. It's the Christmas mic test.
If you hear the joy of children outside,
best time.
I'll be stopping that later.
Best time of the year. Hello, Internet. It's Jane, and it's Christmas, and this is Jane Plays Games, and it's Christmas. Merry Christmas, Jack.
It's Kwanzaa.
It's not, but...
I don't actually think it is Kwanzaa.
It's not even a little bit Kwanzaa.
I don't
That was insensitive.
know what Kwanzaa is. Someone explain it to me. Please. I don't understand.
You've been wishing people a happy Kwanzaa since, November. And you have no idea.
I don't know what it is. I've read it on Wikipedia. I understand Wikipedia exists. I'm not a fucking moron.
Right.
But if you read Christmas on Wikipedia and have no idea what it's talking about, that explanation does not make any sense. So it's just read it. It's okay, yeah. Have no knowledge about something and then go read about Christmas. It's it's about Jesus, except for there's a red guy in a suit with reindeer and shit. It's what the fuck are you talking about? The answer is you don't know. You need somebody to sit down and explain it to you if you have no idea what the hell it is.
I feel like you have a lot of feelings on this subject.
I do.
The subject of Kwanzaa.
Honestly, the Futurama episode where Kwanzaa Bot hands out books, it's what the fuck is Kwanzaa? It's can you give me that book, dude? Where are you at? Did somebody publish that? I need to know.
All Jack wants for Christmas is an understanding of Kwanzaa.
It's because that's what I'm going to celebrate when I understand what it is.
I don't feel like that one's for us.
Everybody's getting dashikis.
Oh my... If you get me a dashiki, I swear to God.
We took some swings this Christmas. I don't want to...
we did. We got really brave. If anyone in our extended family is listening...
What up, kimono?
And you did not enjoy your authentic, vintage, 100-year-old kimono, please pretend like you did, because it was expensive. Thanks.
Wasn't that expensive.
Thanks. Anyway, so speaking of presents we unloaded, that was a smooth transition.
What up?
You like that? I did get one video out this week, and that was an unboxing. We got our December Geek Fuel unboxing, remember?
We did.
And it was wildly disappointing.
Yeah, I think last time my opinion was it was worth what you paid for it. And I'm not sure I feel the same way about this one.
Yeah, we got some pins.
Baseline, the shirt makes it worth, 10,
maybe 15.
15, yeah.
I just feel like this month we got a lot of junk, just a lot of filler stuff. It was nothing really exciting or worth it to me.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Are people really into the pins?
They're very in style right now.
I don't really get it.
I don't know. We got a lot of those. And I feel like there were a lot of the same pins. It's just one collection.
Yeah, it's if you're not specifically into Geek Fuel branded pins, I don't get it.
I don't know. But that was kind of the experiment, too, because we kind of thought that, every quarter, every 3 months or so, they would come out with a really good box. That's just subscription boxes in general. That was kind of your theory on it.
Yeah.
So we assume that January, I know how months work. January's box is going to be hella dope since this one was hella shitty. So I think, I'm going to give it the one more month before we do the retrospective.
Yeah.
I think. The shirts are worth it. I'm a sucker for a good t-shirt.
True.
You did see my dank-ass $8 kitty cat bow and heart t-shirt. Did you see that shit? Oh my God. If you don't watch the unboxing for any other reason, please just watch it for my gorgeous t-shirt. The most...
delicious cat shirt.
Delicious kitty cat, aesthetically pleasing shirt you've ever seen. That's my end rant on the kitty cat shirt that changed my life.
Well, it kind of threw a bit of a damper on things because I think our plan was to do a giveaway based on the boxes. And, we got the December box. We're like, oh, yeah, there's some pretty good stuff in here. And then we got this one, and we're like,
no. Well, see, that's the thing. It might be a really dope one next month. So here's the deal. So speaking of disappointing Christmases, we're going to do a giveaway. Jack, tell them what they won.
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah, I did that. So here's what we're going to do. So we're going to get our January unboxing. So here's the deal. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram. You will be put in the...
Don't they need to leave a comment? Like, comment, subscribe?
Yeah, we can do that. Like, comment. You don't have to, but we can do it. It'll make my life easier. Like, comment, and subscribe
You
to our
don't
channel.
have to. That's the nature of the giveaway.
Well, no, because we could do it subscriber-based. And I could just put their names into a lottery.
No, they have to be up to date.
Okay.
I'm making the rules.
Mister, I don't know what we're doing. I make the rules.
I don't know what we're doing, but your rules are wrong.
Okay, good. So let's start this over. There's a giveaway. Here's what we're doing. We're poaching subscribers currently for Christmas. I would like you to like this video, subscribe to our channel, comment on this video, and like us on Instagram to be put in the running to receive the January Geek Fuel subscription box with us. We can unbox together and be friends about it. You have until New Year's Eve to do this. Don't wait. Alright, is that the giveaway? Did we do
Yes,
it? Ah,
we
fuck
did
it.
it correctly.
God, we're good fucking YouTubers. We're so fucking good at this.
What's up?
Dope. Anyway, so let's actually talk about video games and shit.
We can do that.
Cool. So, first things first, I get it. I understand why boys, people, gamers can sit and play a video game for 8 hours uninterrupted.
Without moving.
For the, like, completely catatonic, because that's how I was when we started playing Smite. Now, I am a very anxious person. Did you know?
I had suspected.
I cannot sit still for more than 30 minutes before realizing there was something undone on my to-do list or just panicking on the state of the world. So I don't play video games for long. That was until we started playing Smite, and I started playing, like, the first night we played, we started at what? When you got off of work at, like, 2 o'clock?
Yeah, we played 2 to, like, 2.
Yep. So it was a solid 12 hours of Smite, and I love it so much. Oh my god, I want to be the best Smite player there ever was.
That's the dream.
Yeah, I think I did pretty okay though.
You didn't get murdered constantly, and that's really all I was looking for, is not a constant state of death.
Yep.
So,
I feel like I'm already better than our good friend.
well, the
Freeze-frame.
first night we played, you just... It wasn't even your fault. Like,
Yeah.
we just got terrible luck. Every single teammate we had was dying in the double digits and barely helping. And we're like, okay, well,
This is good.
we're just gonna lose. So, and then last night, you know, things progressed. You got better. You're being more active. Like, it's a mechanical issue. Like, you seem to understand the game, which is what I was looking for, because the mechanics will come with practice.
I agree. I think that this is the one... I mean, I was interested in Destiny. Like, I had a fun time with Destiny 2. Like, good, fun, enjoyed progressing. Same with Vermintide. Siege is always going to be the thorn in my side, but the funnest thorn in my side there is. But there's something really compelling and something really interesting about Smite's gameplay, and it makes me want to play. Like, I feel like that's a game I'll play by myself. Like,
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know, it's just so goddamn satisfying. Like, if you are familiar with Smite, I'm playing as, what's his name?
Kukulkan.
Kukul, the dragon.
The wind dragon.
The one with the wind. The naders everywhere.
Tornadoes.
And no, it was really satisfying. And I think even when we were put into situations where I had to be different gods, like hitting those, those ultimates correctly, or hitting your target and executing people and like doing what you meant to do is grossly satisfying with this game. So I get it. I understand.
Do you understand now?
And it's all I want to do. I'm so sorry our house is such a mess. It's because all I want to do is play Smite.
That's fine. I get it.
Good. Glad we're on the same page. But no, I feel like this is the game that I've done the best at on the first try.
Definitely.
And I attribute a lot of that to playing Siege and just sucking for months and months and months, that I can now pick up a game like Smite and be the literal okayest.
Be the okayest Smite player?
Yep.
That ever lived.
Just don't make me be anyone but Kukulkan.
It's fair.
But no, yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and I'd like to 10 out of 10 play. Again, probably going to do that as soon as we're done filming this podcast. Also, Merry Christmas. We made a Let's Play last night. If you were one of the 2 people not with their families on Christmas and you were actually watching us like play video games, we have a lot of Smite Let's Play that's going to get downloaded today. So you can watch me be the okayest.
Witness me.
Witness my greatness. Witness my mediocrity. So yeah, we have that going on. Like I said, we have been playing Siege. Still Rook. Still handing out dinner plates. Still
a third of the time.
Sucking. No, I'm
2/3 of the time.
Very good at handing out dinner plates. You only have to remind me a few times.
Every game.
That's a totally lie. You're being so dramatic. I'm the best at serving hot plates. You're welcome.
And then murdering Thermite.
Oh, that was dope. Okay, so like we said, like...
Is that your highlight reel moment?
Oh, fuck, I wish we would have been streaming that night, so I can tell you.
We were.
Were we?
Yeah, I don't know. That's the night
that the audio got fucked up.
See, it didn't get fucked up for all of it.
I'm going to pour through that footage because there's this amazing moment where we're playing online.
Well, you had let the dog out, so you weren't even
I was not at my controller. And
I picked her character and was like rudimentally moving her around the map while trying to get all of my stuff set up. And Thermite blows out this wall as she's like getting back up, like, run!
So I'm already panicked, already fucking up, like Thermite's shooting at me. I go like hide in a little kitty corner and like just wait for death, you know. And he blows through this corner, doesn't check his fucking corners, and I blast him in the fucking face and win us the game.
It was truly your moment of glory.
It was my shining moment. The only moments, I feel like there are 2 other moments that I can think of, and they are Smite. That will give me that sort of satisfaction, like my real MVP Rudy kind of moment. So there was that where I blew Thermite fucking away. And then so what game were we playing where we can't pick your god?
We were playing Assault and Arena is the 2 times it happened.
No. Well, Arena, which one with Arena?
Where you erased a Zeus with
yeah, that one was pretty great. So that was like the first night we were playing Smite. Mm-hmm. And I'm lost in the sauce.
No idea what's going on.
I don't know any of the game modes. I just know I'm supposed to kill the people with the red bars above their head. That's about it. I don't know shit about range. I don't know shit about timing. I don't know shit about shit.
She didn't even know that she could adjust where
my fucking tornadoes were going. So I'm just fucking shooting blind. And I blow... like, each character, each god has, like, an ultimate attack. And Kukulkan, am I pronouncing that wrong?
Kukulkan?
Kukulkan's ultimate attack is tail 9 when tails.
He summons a big dragon.
A wind dragon, and he fucks people up with it. So it's me, and there's a Zeus, like a great distance ahead of me. I don't know, because I have zero spatial reasoning, and I don't understand how range works in Smite. But a great distance ahead of me. And I panic and ult and blow him away. I'm best when I panic. I'm at my peak.
It's because you're using your lizard brain.
I need to use my lizard brain more often.
And you need to function entirely on your lizard brain.
On my lightning fast reflexes and lizard brain. Got it. So there was that time where I felt proud as...
You did it.
Anytime I get an oh shit from you or Crispy, I feel like, I've done it. I have arrived. This is it. This is all it's about.
Did it.
It's all I need.
And then you played Thanatos.
Shit. Okay, so Thanatos is apparently a really difficult god.
Apparently, you did die. Like, as shining as a moment as you had, you did die like 13 times.
Don't care.
In a very short game.
Don't care. Worth it. You know why? Because I went in hot with that ultimate and got a hot execution. And then I got another hot execution. And then I got a double kill. So fuck you.
Feeling it.
I was the okayest Thanatos. Thank you very much. But no, hey, Crispy or Rolk or, I don't know, anyone who could be listening who might be playing a game with me and you want to feed me as a human being and as a player, I thrive on positive reinforcement. So anytime you're like, oh shit, or goddamn Jane, like it fuels me on a molecular level.
It gives you what you need.
It has what plants crave. Nice. 10 out of 10. Please keep validating me.
Truly.
Thanks. Speaking of lizard brains. I'm the best at transitions this time.
It's true. I was going to say, speaking of lizard brains, this is the time of season where everybody lets loose through their fucking noise hole what their top 10 games of the year are.
Oh.
Which, it's
we could do.
It's like, oh, no, we're not going to do that because I think it's a solidly stupid practice.
Why?
Because it implies that you played all of the games.
Yeah.
And which you didn't.
Well, that's why it's my top 10.
Or that you picked up no games this year. I think it's a more interesting conversation to talk about the most impactful things that happened rather than a singular game. I mean, don't get me wrong, a singular game could be impactful all on its own. Like, there are those world changers like Witcher 3 and like Ocarina of Time, that kind of shit. But like, forever you'd be like, this is my top 10 list. And it's like, ugh. Like, it's just so much, like, self-gratification and self-masturbatory that I just can't fucking indulge in it.
I feel like you have a lot of ranty feelings this week. And I'm into it. I like it.
the only kind that I have.
I like it. I mean, first Kwanzaa, now top 10s and masturbation, but it's fine.
That's how I feel about things. But I think that's a more interesting conversation. I don't know if you were able to weigh in on that conversation.
I can tell you right now that Smite's been the most impactful.
And I haven't really thought it through about impact on the year, other than some baseline conclusions, like PUBG shook stuff up with the Battlegrounds game mode that we'll probably see more and more of, or just included like we saw Fortnite include, and Fortnite went from being pretty much irrelevant to demanding attention. But other than that, the Switch coming out and its library of excellent Nintendo games, which it hasn't had in a while.
I'm sorry, that was just really funny. So our dog's being bad, so I was going to pause the recording, and Jack slaps my hand away like a...
It's not going to get better.
I know, it's just funny. I'm sorry. No, yeah, I wasn't even listening halfway through that, so okay.
Yeah, Nintendo back to being truly relevant, which I don't think they were. Like, you can't write them off anymore. That's kind of what I meant by haven't been relevant in a while. I feel like a lot of people easily wrote off the Wii, and everybody wrote off the Wii U because it didn't sell very well. But I think it's impossible to do now that you have the Switch.
I don't know anything about Nintendo.
That's why I didn't think you could.
So I can't really weigh in on that. I know that I quite enjoy Pokemon on the Nintendo DS.
There we go, and that's why we're not talking about industry stuff. Although Destiny 2 player base is super pissed because apparently Bungie fucked it again.
Just burp in the podcast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the dog is making those sounds, so where are we at, really?
It's fine.
But...
So Bungie's pissing everybody off for why?
So their Christmas event is pretty much a reason to give them more money into the Eververse. Yeah. And the fan base is pretty furious. So
Destiny has been dropping the ball lately. Well, especially since they weren't they lying about?
Yeah, we went over it, and it's just a continuation of how many times can you trip over your dick?
I mean, when your dick is as big as Bungie's, I guess.
I mean, it's gonna be a couple of times, but it's a matter of fatigue. At what point do people stop caring? So. I guess they're going to find out. I don't think that's a sound business practice, but I mean, if that's what you want to do, be my guest.
I don't really play Destiny anymore. There's really not anything for me right now.
Yeah, doesn't seem like there's a lot for anybody. So, yeah. So, there's that.
I mean, okay, I can talk about the games I've dropped the ball on or the games I'm no longer interested in for whatever reason. So... we kind of stopped playing Warhammer.
We stopped playing Warhammer because we didn't have the hours and hours needed to dedicate to
that was a time
how
issue.
We play Warhammer. I'm super into it, and I can't wait for the Tomb Kings to drop because I feel like we'll get back into it again. Mm-hmm. But for now, it's just not a thing that's going to happen.
Yeah, so we dropped the ball on that. I kind of picked Duelist back up, but I took a pretty extended break from Duelist. What else did we kind of drop? What else have we dropped? It's not that I have not played Witcher 3. I still enjoy Witcher 3, but it's not...
Yeah, well, that's got the same problem.
It's a time issue.
That Warhammer has.
But now that Smite is a part of my life, and... Okay... So here's a true story about my anxiety. Gather round, children. So, Christmas Eve, I had one of those girlfriend dreams where you dream that your significant other breaks up with you for whatever reason. My dreams are hyper-realistic. So I wake up and I'm not being cuddled, which is already a red flag. So I cuddle up to Jack like a little baby angel to soothe my worries that we did not, in fact, break up in my sleep. And I accidentally wake him up. So I very lovingly just whisper, "Merry Christmas," trying to smooth things over. He looks me dead ass in the face, says, "It's not fucking Christmas," rolls over with such dramatic force, steals blankets. I'm sure we've broken up now, so I go to the couch because I feel like I need to be exiled.
To figure out how to pack all your stuff in a Honda Civic.
Right. So instead of doing that, I just looked over all the Smite gods and watched Smite videos for 6 hours. That's really all I'm caring about this week.
So what actually happened is I've been feeling sick, and it was tough for me to get to sleep, so I was annoyed by being woken up to begin with. And then she's like, "Merry Christmas," and my brain is trying to reel from the fact that I've just been woken up from a dead sleep, and I work on Christmas. I work today. And so I'm like, shit, I have to go to work today. And then I'm like, it's not fucking Christmas. And then I roll over and go back to sleep, not thinking about it. Then I wake up and she's on the couch.
Yep. So there was that. How did we get off on this tangent? I was talking about speaking of lizard people.
I don't know.
How did we get here?
It's a good question.
I was trying to segue into fucking Dragon Ball, and I talked about...
Speaking of lizard people, there's a giant lizard in Dragon Ball.
There. I was
Did
going to
it?
be that was my transition before you were like, and I don't understand why this, you know what grinds my gears? This time of year, everyone has a top 10 list, and blah, 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 blah. And that's how we got here.
Yep.
Congratulations.
I did it.
I had an excellent segue planned for
I
this.
derailed the podcast.
You did this.
That me.
To you.
I'm that man.
So getting back on track, other than playing Smite and obsessing about it and being really bad at video games in general, we've still continued. The one thing we've been kind of consistent with is watching a lot of anime. Hence the Dragon Ball segue. Are you following yet?
I'm starting to get it.
Good.
But, so, Jane has not seen the entirety of Dragon Ball Z.
Because I wasn't alive.
True. But I figured we'd start at Dragon Ball when it's the most adorable.
So good.
And go from there.
I want to watch all of it.
We've gone through the first season of Dragon Ball.
10 out of 10 would say it again.
And now we have Krillin and Goku training at Master Roshi's. As God intended.
Just like I've never I wasn't around for Baby Krillin. I've never seen Baby Krillin, and I don't think my heart has ever been so swollen as to see Baby Krillin trying to be a badass. It's just so good. And watch more OG anime 2018.
That's the plan.
New Year's resolution.
So, the other thing that we managed to catch last night was Bright.
Holy shit!
And I liked it.
What?
It's not... Like, here's the thing. I like the movie. I'll probably watch the movie again. But to say that it's a really great film, I don't feel is correct.
I thought it gave me orc feels. I don't... Unpopular opinion, Will Smith isn't my favorite actor. I don't think he's very good. At all. I think if anyone else would have played that lead role, it would have been a significantly better movie. It reminded me of a Disney film. That's the only critique. I feel like it's a great story. It could have been way cooler than it was if Will Smith hadn't been in that movie.
I disagree.
I think he's terrible.
But...
He just paraphrases everything. It's just awful. It's like, I'm going to vaguely look over my lines, say, you know what I mean, a lot, and hope for the best. And I hate it. Know your lines. Commit. Stop being Will Smith in every movie you're in. Thanks.
Fair critique. But I just feel like there's more interesting stuff than what the story is telling. And
it's a really interesting universe. Can you go over a brief synopsis of Bright?
Brief synopsis of Bright
Yeah.
is it's about races getting along except fantasy races.
And also the Illuminati.
Also kind of that. But it just seems like that there's a lot of stuff that it's assuming you know to one degree or another, and it does like rough like the explanation that I just gave, which is a bad synopsis of the movie, like that's what it gives you throughout the entire movie. A bad synopsis of like
Of that universe.
of what has happened before.
Yeah.
So I feel like the movie isn't as interesting as the universe it takes place in, because the universe is like a Shadowrun-esque universe, where instead of like an overlay happening and orcs and elves and stuff suddenly appearing like in the Shadowrun universe, it's more they've always been there, and like what if like essentially like what if a fantasy history was our actual history. So I just feel like there's more interesting stories that weren't told here.
I feel like they could have gone into the lore a lot more, and it would have been significantly more. I would have given a fuck about what was happening. I gave a fuck because I'm a sensitive Sally.
I mean, maybe it's just because we've gotten used to the way Netflix is, but I feel like this would have been a better miniseries.
Oh, yes.
Than a movie.
I agree.
And I mean, not just like picking up different plot points and kind of maybe explaining a bit more in depth. Like, it's an interesting jumping off point if they want to make this a franchise, because I feel like the interest is there. But I'm interested to see where it goes, because if nothing else, like, the next thing that they make, like, I'm definitely seeing. Like, this looked really cool, but I wasn't as on board as a lot of people I know. I was like, it looks cool, it's gonna be on Netflix, I have Netflix, I'm gonna watch it. But, like, I'd follow this if it had to go somewhere else to exist.
I really wish it was a different medium as well. I feel like they could have done more with the graphic novel.
Well, we'll see where they go with it.
Yeah. I don't know where they're going to put I hope they continue the franchise. I hope this isn't just a one-off, because it's a real, like we said, it's a really interesting world, and I'd like to see more of it. I feel like, it was a really bad synopsis of what that universe could have been. But it was a good, feel-good kind of movie. As feel-good as an Illuminati friend. I'm still drunk from last night. Illuminati dark government racism movie can be.
Racism movie? That's where you're going with it.
Yes.
All right, fair enough. But
no, I give it a 7 out of 10.
7?
7 solely for orc feels.
Fair enough. But do we got anything else for the week?
Other than it being motherfucking Christmas, I don't think so. I think that I'm going to spend the day playing Smite and trying to actually get Let's Plays up. I have a Shining Force Let's Play, because I've still been doing that, and I have...
been teasing the Shining Force Let's Play for like a month.
It's still on my hard drive and still not on the YouTube, so I'm doing my best. Thanks. And I'm going to try to get this Smite Let's Play up, because there is a lot of me being very mediocre at Smite, and I want the world to know.
Alright, well, I have to get ready for work.
Oh shit, you're gonna be late. Okay, well, this is Jack and Jane for Jane Plays Games.
Give all the socials before I go.
Follow us on Facebook at Jane Plays Games. Follow us on Twitter at Jane Plays Games. By the way, those E's are 3s, because we're very cool.
It's very elite.
Very elite. Follow us on Instagram at Jane Plays Games. Those are regular E's. And follow us on Twitch at Jane Plays Games here, because that's where the gameplay actually happens. And of course, like and subscribe on YouTube. Thanks. Love you. Insert
Happy Kwanzaa.
fucking whatever. Insert clever sign off here.